Yo, what up, guys? It's here. This is the Noob to Pro Season 4 account, and this is day 2 right here. You can see from the daily login, and I wanted to give you this short update about the progress so far that I was able to achieve on day 2. So I also need your input about the progress on this account and the next steps to take. You know, the biggest question that everybody asks in the early game: who to 60? This only happens when you have multiple options to 60, and those are my options right here. I did use the Sun Wukong code on yesterday's video. You saw me get this legendary champion, and I started with Kael. So this is the #1 question newer players always have. It might not be Sun Wukong, it might be a different epic, but you have to choose who becomes your campaign farmer, and there are no right and wrong answers. They both can still be useful all the way to the end game. It's not like if you 60 Kael, you lose the books or you lose the resources used on him or anything. It's still going to be useful in a lot of places, like the clan boss, like the dragon, where I have no poisoner yet. But these are the champion I'm starting with. Starting strong with 2 epics and 1 legendary is a very strong start in raid. Most newer players only start with Sun Wukong and Kael. I used the referral code that gave me these 2 epics, one at level 15. No, one at finishing the tutorial, and the other when I hit level 25. I just picked up the Rector, and yeah, this is very strong start for the Noob to Pro right here. So that's the #1 question. I need your input in the comments below. I might also put it as a community tab poll for you guys to vote on who should be the next 60. I don't have the 5-star chickens right now. I don't have the 5-star chickens. I'm still in the early game grind of getting through the normal campaign, what do you call it now, hard campaign, and I just recently got myself into brutal campaign in Kael Castle of the Brutal. See, I've not even unlocked this once yet. Why? Because I was so busy knocking out all these challenges and missions. I didn't just go to the campaign and rush all the way to Brutal. No, I actually took out time to knock out these missions. You can see 7 out of 10 done here, 3 out of 5 done here, 2 out of, you know, I've been knocking out these challenges, they call them, and also doing a lot of these Abital missions, because like it or not, in every free-to-play or Noob to Pro series I start, Abital becomes a #1 priority, because without Abital, when you get to that gold 5 of arena, it might be impossible to go first, right? So I usually just go rush all the way to Abital missions, get hard done. It's not that difficult these days in 2025 to get these Abital missions done. So this is going to be a #1 priority on the account. Fine, we can say clan boss should be the #1 priority, but at the same time, you can put clan boss as a priority, and whenever you see an Abital mission, you don't just ignore it, you get it done. So that's why I'm currently farming 10 live arena battles right now to get these Abital missions complete, so we can get her as fast as possible. In 1 month, in 2 months maybe, I don't know, it depends on where we get stuck in all these missions, right? So speaking about the arena, if you head over there, I did not slack. Every little arena token I received has been spent. Well, I still have some right here to claim and use, but everyone has been spent right here. That's how I was able to get myself out of bronze 1, rushed out of bronze 2, bronze 3, all the way to silver 2 right now. It's gonna be easy for me to flex all my way to silver 3, 4, and even gold 1 in just less than a week. It's very possible, because I'm starting with my Sun Wukong, which is gonna make me most likely go first if the other enemies are not starting with a Sun Wukong. You can always see teams who don't have that champion and go against them, and with a Sun Wukong you most likely will win all your arena battles if you're having well built. Right now, the only champion well built on my account is my starter champion Kael, who I gave my starter lifesteal set so he can help me in clan boss and campaign farming solo. So that's my campaign farmer officially that you can see right here. I'm currently farming this level to get some HP percentage, and this is how I'm going to be farming until I get the 5 chickens required to get this champion to 6-star, or to get Sun Wukong to 6-star. We stay in Brutal. I'm currently doing 1, and I'll finally unlock it all the way to Brutal 2 of 3, where hopefully Kael can solo farm. If he can't, I'm gonna pay him with some other epic like Rector or like Terrell, who needs XP to help me get to this brimstone spot. This is the #1 goal in your first few days. Normally we have to wait until 4 days of playing Raid Shadow Legends to even get to this point, brimstone spot. So how did I get in Brutal this fast? Is because I used my entire 2 epics and 1 legendary to push all the way out of normal and out of the other lower stages. But Kael does have all his gear 16, 16, 16. Well, at least the lifesteal gear 16. I've not gotten the glove yet. It's not even day 3. I'll get the glove tonight and replace that, and maybe take out one of these ones and put my true shield back on. But I'm gonna replace this and put my crit rate glove, which is gonna be the one that will make me, survive longer or do more damage and one shot the possibly one shot the campaign stages that will be a little bit difficult for him to solo. So yeah, Kael is doing well. No masteries, no ring or no accessories for him yet, but check out the masteries. I did manage to buy with gems. 800 gems should be spent on your first, second or third champion. I spent it on my first champion. I will not be spending an additional 800 gems on a second champion or a third. I will farm it normally in the Minotaur. There are scrolls, right? I'll be farming these scrolls for them normally in the Mino, because Kael can take care of himself once he's ready to beat that content, or once we are required to go in there and farm it consistently, or at stage 15 also. So I did farm, I did get masteries for him so he can be able to survive in campaign. So you could always use this as your first champion and get masteries for him, but I decided on Kael because he's going to help me, begin to get that important loot of the Demon Lord clan boss. Whether it's easy, normal, whatever, you do have a small chance of getting some of these shards, which is what is supposed to help you get champions. So Sun Wukong is not going to be so great in Demon Lord. That's why I'm not so focused on him. He's going to be very helpful in arena and other dungeons for sure, but he's not going to be very helpful in this Demon Lord. That's why I'm not locked in on him right now. But definitely when we get some damage dealer gear, is to go on Sun Wukong, nobody else. My Kael will remain in that lifesteal set. Another lifesteal set will go to Terrell when we get it. For now, Terrell just managed to find himself on 5 pieces of lifesteal set we picked up when we were getting one of these epics. Apparently they did come with lifesteal set. That's how I got this 5-star one. That's how I got this 5-star one. Not from campaign, from one of these epics. I think they came, I don't know whether it was Terrell or one code they did for us. It gave us lifesteal set along with it, and I just saw it in my inbox. I'm like, how did I get this? So Terrell did get himself some lifesteal. It's trash. Even the speed, the boots is not speed, but I'm gonna rock it on him until he gets something better from the campaign stage to replace these ones. I'm also looking for a speed boots to put on my new Champion Rector, who is supposed to be accompanying my champions in dungeon battles or maybe in campaign stages that are difficult, because she needs to go fast for now, not just focus on healing and reviving. I did manage to use all my epics book as obtained so far to spend on her, because she seems like a higher priority to book than Terrell. Out of 2 epics you have to book at least 1, right? Check out where all the books went to the A1. So unlucky. I managed to fully book the A1 without any book going to her main revive skill, which is why she's usually in the team, to heal and revive, right? It was so sad. Hopefully we can get more books to spend on this revive skill, because I definitely need it, and of course the healing skill also that I'll be putting out Perfect Veil, at least to get the cooldown lower to 4 and get this cooldown lower to 4 also, so she can revive and do it again in battle. Alright. So let me see what else I have to give you an update on. I've spent the gems, so I'm currently not unlocked my gem mine yet, because that's the next amount of gems I get will be used to unlock this one, not spend on another second champion's masteries. Kael was very important. The next 500 gems I get is going in here to unlock the gem mine. On day 3 maybe we'll get it done. I've not also picked up any resources from this Abital's limited event, except one that had a 4-star chicken. I picked up this one, and one of them that has XP brews, I picked it up so I can spend it and get my champions levels high. That's why Kael is currently 5-star. I did go in here and unlock this one and get an ancient shard. If I unlock this, will it give me? Nah, I'm not spending. I did spend 50 gems right here to unlock one ancient shard that I found in the market, so that's why I've unlocked this far. If I don't see an ancient, I don't spend it. I'm not going to unlock it until the gem mine is fully unlocked. This account will be played for the entire 365 days, so it does make sense to unlock the gem mine and max it out, because we'll be getting our gems back in a few days, or in a few months after unlocking it, right? So in the Guardian ring, I do have this champion in there, and a lot of copies of that same champion while I was farming the campaign, looking for that attack percentage glove, attack percentage chest, attack percentage, boots. That's how I was able to get a lot of copies of this champion in that stage of campaign normal. It wasn't very nice at all for them to keep me there farming for that long. No need to claim all these brews. I mean, this what do you call it, them full energy, this energy pots right now. No need to claim them. I'd rather spend these ones I'm getting. See, I've not even picked up this one. I might rather spend this one first before I even pick up those energy pots, because my level is currently 89. Maybe at 100 or 110 max energy, that's when I can start claiming those energy pots. For now, they are not needed. They can stay in the inbox for a long time. So hopefully in a week time, we are already at 110 or 120 energy max, because it's quite important before you start claiming that energy to have your energy max a little bit higher. That's why I'm also not claiming these weekly rewards. No need for this at all. Even if they're going to give me XP, it's just going to give me less energy if I claim it right now. But the daily's own, I can't save it. There's no way to hold on to this one. It's going to reset if I don't claim it. So I'm going to claim this one before the reset happens and use it. Hopefully by then I'm level 90 energy max. No advanced quest unlocked for me yet, which is good. It unlocks at level 35, so I don't have to be worried about that content for a while. There are a few things that are kind of locked. The dungeons, I'm able to go in here and do what I can in this magic keep that are all open right now. Magic, force, void, arcane, spirits, they are all open. I've pushed according to what the mission required me to do so on level 5 on all of them. You know, the mission requires you to go there and farm it up to level 4. You do that just to get the mission unlocked and get more energy and stuff. I've done all that. There's one mission that says go fight the spider at level 4. My Kael wasn't ready, so I've not done that. Maybe I'll go back in there and knock that one out. So all those missions are just trying to teach you the early game what to do, where to go and all that. But some of them are extremely annoying because the mission they're asking you to do is gonna be a thing of, you know, RNG, where you're trying and trying and trying again, and you seem like you're sinking all your energy into that content and not getting the required results. But hey, if you keep trying, you eventually get it done after they are done tormenting you. So speaking of the Mino, I did get a mission that required me to go in there and farm it 3 times or so. I pushed it up to stage 5. We will eventually get to 15 with the help of Kael, who already has masteries, and Sun Wukong and Terrell and the other revived champion. There's no way we're not beating this stage. But first, we're going to spend about a week or more in campaign. Kael 60, Sun Wukong 60, Terrell 60, and my revived champion Rector Drag 60. That's 4 champions I need to take to 60. That's a lot of campaign farming. All the energy will be gone. So that's going to be the most daunting part and most boring part of this free-to-play beginner series. But once these champions are 60, we are ready to begin to knock down content. So if you don't see those parts where I'm actually spending time farming the campaign, putting it on repeat using the help of this RSA helper tool that we use to auto farm, it switches out the food for me and all that. You don't see that part in those videos. Just know that those ones are being done in the background. It's not the most exciting part of the early game grind, but it's something you have to do. If you come into battle with a bunch of level 50 champions thinking you're gonna do well, you end up failing repeatedly. So I'm pushing myself all the way to brutal 12-3 so I can start getting those farming done. That's the number 1 priority right now, and that's why I'm asking for your feedback. Before I get the 5-star chickens required to take all these champions to 60, who should be the first? Now, why that is not very important is because right after taking, let's say, Sun Wukong to 60, I will still stay in the campaign, take Rector to 60, stay in campaign, take some other ones to 60. There is one other thing that I wanted to ask your opinion on input about in this free-to-play series. The next thing is, should the Noob to Pro Season 4 account go for the January fusion? Because normally we are very excited about summoning shards. The first shards you get, you want to summon them, but I have the ability to hold on to shards until there's a 2x boosted chance of getting epics and legendaries. So without that, there's no real reason for me to summon shards. So I'm not one of those players who just get shards and summon it instantly. I know the best time is when these rates are boosted. So right now, Ancient Shard is 8%. I want to wait until there's a 16% chance of getting epics. That's when I summon this Ancient Shard. There's no need to rush, except you're just playing it for the fun. So right now, also, if you're a newer player, the chances of getting legendaries is boosted for Sacred Shards, right? It's currently boosted, but it's only boosted for 24 hours or 48 hours, which is quite impossible to get the Sacred Shard by then. That's why if today or tomorrow I get the secret shard, is it nice to summon it? Because it's even ending in 1 hour 7 minutes, so I don't think I'll be able to get that one done that fast, because I'm already almost done with brutal, but no, I can't do it that fast. Even if I get it, the question I wanted to ask you guys is, will the Noob to Pro Season 4 account be going for the January fusion? Why I'm asking that question, because it's very possible for me to begin to save resources now. Ancient shard, void shards, sacred shards that I will get from the campaign 3-star or the campaign stages. Any type of shard, including mystery shards, because whether you like it or not, in the early game, 500 mystery shards is a champion chase points, and 1000 mystery shards is a summon rush points of 1000. So any way possible, old school fusions that are all waiting for me right here. Relic Keeper, you begin to save all these Broadmoor champions, begin to save all of them. Don't spend them and use them as 2-star chickens. The saving begins now. If that's something that I would like to do, begin to save all these champions so that I can fuse multiple copies of Alabasta when fusion starts, multiple copies of Rock Beast. Even if I don't have these 2 by then, right, the 3 victory arena has not unlocked for me to begin to farm and or buy them, but I'll be able to fuse multiple copies of her. So fusion is very possible in the first month, but the downside is it will limit my progress of this account so hard. Like, it wouldn't let me 60 these 4 champions that I talked about, my 4 champions I currently have, the 2 epics and the 1 legendary and Kael. It will make me hold on to taking this champion to 60 and prepare all these 5-star chickens waiting for the champion training during the fusion, which is probably going to start next week or so. We'll find out about it, I think, in the Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll know who the champion is. We've been seeing some hints on the Discord about what they are hinting that is coming, whether it's going to be related to Alice in Wonderland, Rabbits, that whole story of it, that they are doing collaboration with that whole franchise. I think that's what's coming according to the videos we're seeing. We've seen some speculations about it. We're still waiting for concrete evidence about what's coming next. We don't know yet, but you can all just say it's coming to come next week. I think next week we'll see in full detail what is coming. The champions, not just one, multiple champions are coming to raid. And will that be a game changer for the Noob to Pro Season 4, or is this something we can just forget about, chasing after brand new shiny new legendaries that raid is always dangling in front of you guys, and then focus on just account progression, beating content, dungeons, building our champions to beat dragon, building our champions to beat clan boss? So that's something you have to decide. That's something I have to decide also. That's why I'm putting it out to you guys to give some opinions about it. Save every freaking resource I get, including silver, for when this fusion eventually starts, or should I just go crazy and push progression as fast as I can? And we only have 360 days. Let's not play wait Shadow Legends, or should we, conform with the best way to play raid, which is to wait until there is a good time to spend your resources that you've been saving. All right. Forge is not yet open for me yet. I'm not yet level 30. I'm level 27, so I've not yet forged any perception set yet. It's quite sad because my Tyrell does need it. That's why it doesn't have it yet. But I'm gonna pair that with perception and lifesteal on him, and yeah. So that's my account progress for 2 days of raid Shadow Legends out of the 365 that we'll be playing this time around. Hopefully you find this one interesting, and I packed everything into one video. Told you all the bad things that's happened and the good things. Greater looking, sad. I do have to spend some into attack though. That's the first mission that required me to unlock 3 things in attack, right? So farm some more silver and unlock 3 attack right here for the Abital Missions, I think, or something like that. All right, that's all I have for you guys right now. Hopefully you guys like and subscribe to the Noob to Pro season 4 series, and yeah, let me know in the comments below what way this account should go, because I'm always reading the comments. I'm looking forward to your feedback below, because I'm quite conflicted. I want to open shards only on 2x events, but if I chase after fusions, I'll have to open shards during a summon rush like a 15x. That doesn't give us a better chance of getting epics, because that's what we need in the early game to change our account. We're not just chasing after legendaries, but definitely they'll be helpful. All right, see you guys tomorrow for a brand new one. Catch the live stream twitch.tv/Briz5D if you have the time. I'll be there doing some more account pushing and changes on this account right there. Later guys, good night.